The following is a production of The Reporter, Delaware County's leading news source.
Good morning on the 18th, and I can finally say, even though there's fog behind me, it's much more pleasant temperatures, and I haven't been able to say that for a very long time. In fact, it's just going to get better and not worse. We got a second round of showers yesterday afternoon and last night, just about 3/4 of an inch worth of rain, and that brings us to about halfway of where we're supposed to be for the month of July. So we're about normal. What's made people feel so miserable is you'd walk outside and feel like you've been walking through liquid all the time, and everyone keeps saying, oh, this is terrible. Yeah, the humidity was terrible. The temperature wasn't necessarily unusual for July. But believe it or not, our usual bad temperature for the summertime is usually about the last 2 weeks in July, the first week of August. Because if you remember, for years, you put a sweatshirt on about halfway through Fair Week. We'll see what that looks like this year. I'm not really sure. This has been a messed up year, but the good news is probably for the next 4, maybe 5 days, the humidity is going to be more than tolerable. It's going to be down with it in the 50 to 52% or temperature for dew point, and that makes the weather very pleasant. They said some place across the state maybe you might get a shower on Sunday, but the next actual time of getting anything is supposed to be next Wednesday. So you know what? Enjoy it while you can, because the way this summer's been going, who knows? I had a power failure that essentially lasted 23 hours, starting right about the time it got dark, going through the entire next day. And let me tell you, it's no fun, okay? Especially here where you're dragging out generators and untangling extension cords and trying to get everything hooked up. And I can't imagine how farms did it years ago. Because let me tell you, a hurricane lantern and a flashlight doesn't do anything in the barn when it's dark. It just doesn't. But we made it through that one, and let's hope we don't have any more of those for a while. Or if we have downpours, the downpours I can take. Just keep the wind away. And all the firemen I know were saying that it was incredible damage like everywhere. So I hope everybody's safe and cleaned up, and I hope everybody has power. And let's keep it that way. Okay, take care of yourself.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.